Hi, I'm Linda Dickens, an attorney in Overland Park, Kansas. I have a law firm, Dickens Law, which operates out of Corporate Woods in Overland Park. I am going to be speaking at the invitation of Kansas City Financial Advisors at a coffee connection on September 29th at 9:30 in the morning on Do I Need a Trust? Or actually, Do You Need a Trust? In the next few minutes, I'm not going to give specific legal advice on this topic, but I am going to give key information that will help you decide whether you should attend this talk. So let's look at the factors that lawyers take into account when they assist their clients in deciding whether or not to adopt a trust. The most important reason to have a trust is if you have minor children. If you do, but you get hit by a car before your children are raised in the manner that you want, having a trust will make sure that your money is used to benefit your kids and get them raised the way that you want. Another important reason for having a trust is if you have disabled or special needs children. If you put your money in a trust and it is focused in the right way, then your trust money for them is not going to disqualify them from receiving public benefits if they ever need them. If you have a spouse you don't trust, this is an important reason to put a trust in place to ensure that the spouse doesn't misuse your money after you've passed. Similar to that, if you have a spouse who's not a good money manager, it would be a great idea to have a trust so your spouse has assistance or somebody else managing the money. If you have a prior marriage and children from your prior marriage, it's really important to consider having a trust so that you can make sure that after you pass away, your money actually gets into the hands of your children. Now, if you have an adult child who really shouldn't be the manager of his or her own money, either because they're not a good money manager or because they have a weakness for alcohol or drugs or picking bad partners, this is another really important reason to put a trust into place. Similarly, if you have a son-in-law or a daughter-in-law who you don't trust, you should get a trust. And that's to make sure that that person is never the one in charge or in control of your money after you pass away. Now, if you have grandchildren for whom you want to provide because their own parents aren't going to be able to provide the kind of living you want them to have as they grow up, get a trust. Similarly, if you want to set up education funds for your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren that might help them attend college, or if they have parents who will already do that, if you'd like to provide money that they could use to go to Harvard or some other place that is out of the financial reach of most Americans, then this would be a great reason to have a trust. Generally speaking, if you have assets that are over $750,000, then conventional wisdom is you can afford a trust and you should greatly decide whether to put one in place. But even if you don't have $750,000, if you have any of those other factors that we already talked about, it's really important to seriously consider having a trust. And that's all for the purpose of making sure that your money is used in the manner you wish by the people you wish after you die. And the only way you can do that is through adopting a trust. Well, I'm glad that you joined in on this short talk, and I hope I get to see you on September 29th if you think it would be helpful for you to attend the coffee at Kansas City Financial Advisors. Thanks again, and have a great day.